They got a lot of teams in the Midwest making trades, but this one team had a lot of questions about themselves up until they won the ring. Now a lot of people are just seeing these kids go off. We're gonna bring up our special Celtics fan. You know, he keeps the NBA chat going. He keeps the conversation rolling. He definitely knows how to grind Dave's gears, you know, them Heat fans. But outside of that, besides Teddy and Joe Vaughn, you bringing up Mike to talk about the Celtics, man. What's going on?
What's going on, y'all?
My boy Mike here. Let's go.
Yeah, appreciate y'all having me. Love this show. Thank you for having me again. Let's talk Celtics. Let's talk this Super Bowl week. Let's get it.
We get Teddy in the comments, man. Celtics fans unite.
That's not aura. Jason Tatum not on here. We know Mike got aura. Jason Tatum not on here. That's
hey, you got plenty of aura.
Already hating, right?
Come on, man. You got plenty of aura.
All right, well let's see if we can get y'all on the same playing field right now, man. So we gotta ask, Super Bowl's coming up. Who you got winning?
I mean, y'all know I'm a Pats fan first and foremost, right? But I gotta give it to my guy Mahomes. I think he's going for a three-peat. Chiefs. I gotta see that, and that's not taken away. That's not taken away from Philly because they got that defense over there. You know what I'm saying? They got that defense over there going crazy, but the Chiefs have been here. They know exactly what they're doing. When was the last time the Philly won? They won, what, 2018? I know because they crushed my Patriots, 41-33. And, yeah, I have a good story about that, but I'll share that with y'all on a different time. I think the Chiefs is really going for that three-peat. They've been grinding all year. They got the dog in them. They know what to do here on the stage. So I'm going. My vote's for the Chiefs.
Okay. Well, I mean, you should know a lot about championships because right now we would say they're the only team that we seen win a championship in the chats, right? The Celtics, right? So far,
yeah.
Outside of Georgia, you know, but when it comes to basketball, right?
Yeah, you're right. Y'all, the chats. Yeah. But since our 12 been out, the Rams won. But since the chat's been out, it's been the Chiefs.
Okay. And they defeated Kev's Mavericks, right?
Oh man.
I just wanted to bring that back up. Kev kicked me off the bus when I got them all the way to the finals, and he kicked me off the bus. See what happens? Now the Celtics are back 35-15. They're second in the East. I mean, we the record speaks for themselves. Coach doing this thing. Now, just give us a recap or how you feeling about your team so far.
Where do I begin? So I feel like they've been doing kind of mediocre stretch, you know, as of lately, but I feel like now we're getting it together. I applaud what they're doing at the beginning of the season. We had a tough start, you know, having Porzingis out and then other minor injuries, you know, with Sam Hauser and, you know, Drew Holiday and, you know, obviously Jalen recently had his shoulder issue, but they're back now, you know, get it all out the system, you know, before it's go time for a playoff run. But I feel like, you know, they're on the right path, you know, they're doing what they need to do right now and they're getting it done, you know, knock on wood, hopefully they win tonight versus the Cavs, but
tough matchup.
Like you said, Tomo, we're second in the East. 700 win ratio. You know, Tatum's doing his thing. Jalen, everybody, the guys, even the bench, the stay ready crew, they're stepping up. Peyton Pritchard's been phenomenal. Arguably could be sixth man of the year, in my opinion. You know, even Jalen's doing what he needs to do. He's taking a lesser role, you know, getting other guys like Cornette and playmaking, you know, for the sake of the team. And that's what you need. You can't just have one guy just scoring all the time. Sometimes you got to make them plays and get other guys involved. And that's how you play team winning basketball. So I think we'll be straight as long as we stay healthy, you know, and composed and just ready. We can make a long run. Come playoff time.
Let's get it. So let me ask you this: do you think Jason Tatum has a realistic chance of winning MVP this year?
Honestly, I do, but SGA is doing his thing right now, man. I can't front, bro. SGA is doing his thing right now. And then obviously you still got Joker over there doing Joker things, but I think he's got a good chance, but he's just if he can play like he's been playing these past few games and keep it up, through the after the All-Star break, keep his composure, stretch into the playoff, the postseason. I think he got a good chance. Got a really good chance.
You had said something earlier that I found funny because you're saying Jalen Brown has now kind of taken a back seat just a little bit.
Yeah.
You noticed there was friction between the two about whose team it was going to be, and then of course the run that y'all went on last year. A lot of people were saying like, "Well, what is Jason Tatum? Where is he at? This is supposed to be his team." Do it look like to you they had a conversation that was just like, "Bro, we're actually teammates. We don't have to worry about the media." And now you see Tatum doing his thing, but Brown's kind of like, "Go ahead."
I feel like that was established from Jump Street, but those guys, they have such a chemistry, behind closed doors, and you know, they gotta it's all maturing. It's just maturity, coming off this championship. How can we do it again? Or do it a different time. They're not looking at last year. You saw them, even in the commercial. I don't know if y'all got it out there. They put the trophy down. They're like, we're not worried about last year. We're not worried about the championship last year. We did that. We did what we had to do. We got banned 18. Now let's focus on, this year. And I feel like, it starts with the higher ups, like the coaching staff. Missoula's been doing a phenomenal job with them, and, just keeping those guys ready and poised and, holding them accountable. That's how you play. That's how you get guys like that ready to play, winning championship basketball.
I think you wanted to say it, but you stopped yourself. You don't say that's how you play Celtics basketball. It sound like that's what you wanted to say. They built the culture. You want to say that? I see where
Celtics
you going with
basketball.
it.
Excuse me.
There you go.
Celtics basketball.
Look,
I have a question.
Okay.
What do you think about what's going on lately of y'all, the up and down? I know you're in a 3-game win streak now, but I think with the last 12 games, y'all was 6-6. It was like win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. Do you think there was a specific reason why that was happening, or do you think that you guys were just losing to better teams?
That's a real good question, Dave. I honestly think it could be just a mixture of just, them not playing with the right body language and just kind of just, playing so-so. Like even JT, like I was watching an interview the other day, when they were facing the Sixers this past Sunday, they went to the locker room and Joe was like, "Yo, I could sit y'all out if y'all are tired," and I think, just they took that to heart and they got in it and got that dub. But, back to your question, I think it's just a mixture of personally just not foot off the gas. Exactly, Teddy. Foot off the gas. Just not being ready and just not being consistent. And that's not Celtics basketball. We need to be consistent all the time. So yeah, I hope that answers your question.
I think I have another question.
Okay.
There's been a lot of talks about Tatum personally from other former NBA players, guys that are in the league, saying that he's soft or he's not, that much of a superstar. What are your thoughts on that? I personally think that, Tatum is who he is, and I wouldn't consider him soft, or that he's not a superstar, or he doesn't have a winning mentality. I mean, he does have an NBA championship, but what are your thoughts on that? I know you've talked about it in the chat a lot, but you haven't been on the show to personally talk about it. So what are your thoughts on that?
It goes into this. When you're great, you get talked about. All the greats get talked about and just slander thrown at them. Look at LeBron. Look at Tom Brady. Greats. They all had to go through it. People doing this and doing that, saying this and that about him. I think it's the same thing with Tatum. I think Tatum, they just looking for anything they can pull, whatever, and just get in his head. And he's not letting it. He's not letting it happen. He's, playing like he knows how. People will say he's auralist because he just plays to win and he doesn't react or he doesn't get all feisty or whatever it is. He's a winner. He's just trying to win. He's not out here focused on none of that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, staying focused is everything. Yes, he's a winner. No, he is not soft by any means. That's my input on it. Haters can say whatever they want. Keep going. You just adding fuel to the fire.
They hate us because they ain't us. That's what they say. Well, the season. Well, we got the All-Star game coming up. You know, the playoffs is right after that. We definitely gonna have you on again. You got your answer for the Super Bowl. One more thing before you get out of here, you can get your last words then.
Okay. If anything, I would like, to give you guys special thanks for having me on the show. And obviously thanks to the Most High, for making this all possible and having us here, to be able to share our love for the game. And, shout outs to my family. Shout outs to my brand Halo Gifts. Check that out on Instagram at Halo Gifts. HaloGifts.com. I got some merch. I got some stuff dropping soon. So check that out. And that's really all I got. Oh, shout out to my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget about that.
Don't forget about that.
All right, man. Well, we'll get you back on here soon. Definitely appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all having me. Thank you.
Of course, man.
Welcome.
All right. See you in the chats.
Absolutely.
Just remember, 3-game win streak, not 3-peat.
Hopefully we can take care of it tonight with these Cavs, man. We gotta get this going. We gotta get this momentum going in the All-Star break. So
that's good.
All right, man.
All right, Mike.
Thank you.